Hello, I am live. This is the last class of the week. Oh my gosh, we managed to get through another one. My name's Gary. I am the conductor of the Rocky Mountain Ukulele Orchestra, and you are looking at our Friday wrap up of our first week of Christmas music. And I'm going to go post the link for today's session on our website. Website is jollyrogerukulele.com, and you should go there to pick up all the sheet music and all the good stuff. Check it out. And the site has turned into a monster. And we've been doing this since March, teaching lessons online, getting everybody up to the highest level of ukuleleism that there is, and suffering the pain and agony of the growth process. All right, I think that's got the link posted. Let me just double check that it's correct. I posted the wrong link yesterday for one of our classes, and it turns out people weren't that excited about that plan. All right, so here comes Jerry. Happy Friday, Jerry. We are ready to rock. All right, let's see. Guitar, baritone, harmonica. 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. All right. So we're all set. Oh, look at what a nice list of songs we have today. I'm very excited about that. All right. So Make a Better Bar and then the Jumping Flea Arpeggio. We got to do that one. Where do I have my Jumping Flea? Oops. Should be under 0, I think. Jumping Flea Arpeggio. I have it. Nice. Okay. Page 8. Is that what we're doing? Page 8. I probably ought to check it before I just assume I can play it. A lot of times when you write the tune, you're like, yeah, I wrote that. It'll be fine. And then you get into it and you're like, wait a minute, what the heck is going on here? Right. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Ah, yeah. Oh, this is a nice one. This has got all sorts of fun stuff in it. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 rung 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 dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff right there. All right. Oh my gosh, everybody got in. I'm busy singing my own song. Hello, everybody. Welcome. It is 1:06. We're going to get started. Let's see. Jerry's in. Happy Friday to you. Sound is good. Thanks, Evelyn. Lanny, good afternoon to you. Elizabeth, TGIF, no kidding. Sandy's in. Kat is in. Hey, Kat. Vicky, where you been? All right. Oh, she's been down in Utah. Don't talk to her. They stay away from Vicky. Good to see you, Vicky. We've been missing you. Hey, Annie. Good to see you. Pauline, Vic. Terry's in today. Banjo, Linda. Hey, Amy. Amy makes it in on Fridays sometimes. It's not every week, from week to week, more often. But yeah, good to see you, Amy. Hey, Lynn. Linda's back. Patricia is in. Critter is in from Utah. She's in Utah right now, right? Hey, Red. It's a doozy. Hey, Linda. Diane is here. Jacqueline is in. All right. Hey, guys. We got great music today, and so I want to get started on it. Let's go in with grabbing our key, open, what do you call it? Make a Better Bar. What do you call that thing? I think I'm close enough to being in tune. Let's go from the top all the way down, back up. Again, idea with this song, toughen your thumb up from the top. Hey, Diane. Hi, Gary. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change your pattern. at the end. That's the Gary tradition, right? Mess up the ending just a little bit. All right. So again, that's to toughen up your thumb and also to teach these hands index, middle, ring, thumb, or thumb, index, middle, ring, and then ring, middle, index, thumb, just to get those guys operating independently. I think that's actually a pretty helpful exercise, to be honest. And had I done that for the first couple of years of me playing, I would have been much less reticent about bar chords than I was. So, yeah. All right, let's go into the key of D minor out of your Jumping Flea arpeggio book. It is page 8. In the event that you haven't figured out that this is the greatest book of music ever written for ukulele, it is, I will tell you, because I wrote it and it's great. And so if you know other ukulele players, you should be kind of pushing this on them a little bit. This is where chord players should be working. And those of you wanting to be at the top level of yours, you want to be the best ukulele player in your state, in your neighborhood, arpeggio picking is definitely one of those skills that will set you apart and make you a better player. So I keep pushing on you to take this one serious, right? Let's see. Hey, Jennifer, good to see you. Ukulele Jenny, I like that. I want to be, forever I was just the ukulele guy, right? And then all of a sudden ukulele got popular, so now I'm just one of the ukulele guys. Let's see, Christine. Forgot to tell Vicky that you became a movie star. Oh yeah, we'll talk about me being a movie star because the person you're dealing with now is a down to earth, regular dude, kind of guy you'd go have a beer with. That's what I am now. Now, Monday morning, I'm going to be a wildly famous movie star, and I'm going to be expecting you to be, paying for the champagne when we go to the VIP club, right? So just so you know, I'm aware of how celebrity works, and you guys are going to have to step it up because you're going to be dealing with a really famous guy. All right. Remember, key of D minor. If there's no glissando, you're probably in claw position, right? And the one thing that does come up in this piece, important, is down at measure 15, 16, 17, measure 18. Back in the day, I didn't number the measures. If I ever do a second edition of this, it'll have measure numbers for sure. That little caret, those of you with violin or cello experience, this is the opposite of what you think. And I was trying to be all smart. I was like, well, tablature is written upside down, so I'm going to put in the upside down bowing marks. And it makes sense. It made sense at the moment, but then I realized later on it just confuses things. I should have put correct bowing on the actual standard notation. But anyway, when you get to measure 15, 16, 17, 18, those are supposed to be with your index finger going down. And you're on this D. 1, 2, and it's going to be fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So that's what I want you to do on those with that bowing mark. It's a different way of strumming chords. It's with your index finger just down, 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 down. And then, of course, you've got your glissandos. You've got your glissandos in there as well. So it's another way of running your right hand that we haven't run into yet. Okay. Christine, let's see, Lynn. Yeah, I know. I'll have a big paparazzi group out here. All right, let's get going. From the top, it's supposed to be 100. That's pretty slow for these, okay? So not real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. What do you think of that song? That is a good song. I think that's a good song. I wrote that. All right. All right. Let's see. Oh, Lindy made it in. Hey, Lindy, how are you? All right. Let's go. Again, with the arpeggios, we only really work on the first 10 in that book. There's 30 in the book, but we're only going to work on the 10. Go to the back page, suggested learning sequence. The first 10 are the important ones because those are keys you're really, really going to be playing in on the ukulele. And I do think everything in there is valuable to you as an instrumentalist in terms of right hand and left hand stuff you're going to be doing. And so I think the other nice thing about that book is while they are pretty challenging, once you get them, they sound pretty nice, right? And so I was in my golden era of trying to figure out how to play the stinking ukulele, and I was very focused and very dedicated to making as pretty as songs as I could. So yeah. So let's see. Kat said, "Oh, beautiful." Oh, thanks, Kat. Biggie. It's a nice tune, right? Yeah. When we play it in orchestra, it's so funny. I make those guys warm up, with it, and they always play it way too fast. And it's like, you guys, it's supposed to have. It's a D minor, man. It's sensitive. All right. Amy says I'm a genius. I'm a movie star and a genius. So you guys you don't know how lucky you are to have me. Tugs on your Latin heart. Oh, that's interesting. It does kind of have a little bit of a Latin feel, doesn't it? All right. So we got our requirements out of the way. Let's go in. By the way, I've left on the website mostly to shame myself. It says on the way, Troy Marai, my old Kentucky home, and Time Warp, complete Time Warp. Those are the 3 pieces of music over the last few months that I have not gotten finished and that I said I'd get finished. So just know that while it says they're on their way, they may or may not be on their way, but it's there to remind me that I'm supposed to get those to you. And so every time I look at our playlist, I'm embarrassed that I don't have those done yet. All right, let's go grab, we got a whole day of Christmas music, right? Okay, Silent Night, let's go grab that. We'll just go down the list on the website and play them in that order. Play them Monday through Thursday. Let's see. Silent Night is in the S's, right? All right, and S's come before the T's. J-K, Silent Night. There it is. All right. All right, kids. Friday, try to talk less and play more. That's the idea here. So let's see how we do. Okay, from the beginning. Let's go on. Let's just play it 2 times through. That's how it's written. Play it twice through. From the top. 1, 2, 3. Let's move all those classical guitar players over. The ukulele has arrived. All right, very nice. Nice piece of music. I don't remember whoever wrote that knew what they were doing. Old Lang Syne. Let's go grab Old Lang Syne. At one point, these were in alphabetical head in order in my head. They haven't stayed that way on the website, have they? Old Lang Syne, ukulele. Okay, you play this song one time a year, so we have to practice it for a bunch. All right, Sandy says nice. That is a nice arrangement of Silent Night. It's pretty much what you'd expect, right? All right, Old Lang Syne, 3-beat count in. And it's as written, right? So you're going to play all the way down to measure 20, and then you're going to come back and to measure 5, and then play down to the end, okay? From the top, 3-beat count in. 1, 2, 3. Measure 5. And we have to play that one more time this year. Well, actually, that's the last time you have to play it this year. And then first song you play next year for 2021. Okay, there you go. That's lovely. I love that song. I don't know why. All right. Let's go ahead and grab For Elise. Not technically a Christmas tune, but we're calling it because it sounds like it ought to be. For Elise. It sounds much more like a Christmas song on ukulele than it sounds like a Christmas song on where is it? Fun for Elise. There it is. I got to learn to alphabetize one of these days. When you play it For Elise a little bit slow on ukulele, it kind of sounds like a Christmas tune. Jerry, your birthday on January 1? Nice. Not that fast. All right. So all the way down to measure 8, come back up to measure 1, and then play to the bottom, skipping measure 8. Okay. Not too fast. 1, 2. to the top. Measure 9. I blew it. Sorry, guys. Here I am. Sorry. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. I was doing great, and then all of a sudden I looked down to get my 8, and I don't know what happened. And you ever fallen asleep in the middle of the piece? I just did. It can happen. All right. Jerry's a New Year's Day baby. All right, I gotta try to remember that. Let's see, wait, call her at midnight. Happy birthday, Jerry. I don't think I've been up at midnight on New Year's Eve for 20 years. Let's go play Ode to Joy. Get our Beethoven fix out of the way. One of the things that hopefully you notice as you're playing Beethoven is you're always like, ooh, Beethoven, right? But his music makes sense. It makes absolute sense when you start to sit down and study it a little bit and put it onto your instrument. It's lovely, lovely stuff. All right, remember we talked about this. There's multiple ways to play this, but if you're newer, you're playing the top note on the tough uke line. 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 3 3 1 0 3. That's all you're doing, just one note at a time. If you've been around a little while, tough uke. Okay, and if you've been around a little too long, right? Okay, so put in your arpeggio work. Okay, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the first time through. I'm going to play tough uke. Second time through, I'm going to play painful uke. Okay, so I will be doing it both ways. You probably ought to do whatever way makes the most sense for you both times through, and just see how you do. Okay. Yeah, Linda, honestly, for Elise is pretty nice on piano. I really, really love it on this. I do think it's very, very pleasant to play. And, whatever. We got a good instrument, guys. You found it. Okay. From the top, I'm going to play tough uke first and then painful uke. You play in whatever way makes the most sense to you. And then we'll meet up at the end. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. pretty good. I was holding on for dear life. Hopefully, you were playing it better than I was. Um, yeah, there you go. Sometimes things get away on you a little bit, right? And I was playing out probably faster than I should have. And again, it doesn't matter what speed I play it at. It does when we're playing together, obviously, right? But once you know how to play it, and you're like, okay, I got this figured out. Play it at your speed. Okay, don't ignore the tempo markings when you're working at home alone. Ignore tempo markings. Play them a little bit slower if you have to. Play them a little bit faster if you can. Just make yourself have a good time. I think getting correct fingering in order and getting a nice steady pacing through that song, whatever speed it is, it works at a very slow speed too. So don't feel like just because I just played it too fast that you should have to play it too fast. Let's grab a Deste Fidelis. And let's see, how are you guys playing out there today? Patricia says, I love it. Yeah, I do too. Anytime you're playing legit classical music in a legit classical way on a completely illegitimate classical instrument, you're doing the right thing. Jennifer says, joyful. Come on, you're using your resources to come up with your comedy, Jennifer. It is joyful. All right, Adeste Fidelis. Who was picking on me about this? Oh, Joyce, she says, yeah, how come you don't have the Latin version in here? How come you don't have the Latin words in here? She didn't sit in Latin class all those years for nothing. All right. I was doing like you, tough, then painful. Yeah, too painful was a little fast. Yeah, I do. And I apologize, right? I was holding on too. It's gotten away on me. Slow down, Gary. No, don't slow down. Keep going. You'll mess them up. Yeah, if you were playing Tough You with me, that pacing was pretty legit. It was pretty close to what it says, and so yeah, whatever. Right, slow down, play slow. Here we go. Adeste Fidelis. Oh, come all you faithful, and down to 24, back to 1. Let's do it twice through. That's plenty, and let's see how we do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I switched to claw and I was doing okay, except those E minors were eating me up. And so, again, I think it sounds better with your thumb, right? It sounds prettier with your thumb, but I like to mess around with, especially in practice and in rehearsal, I want to mess around with different options so that when I actually have an audience in front of me, that I then have experimented with all of my options, and then I can create the prettiest final version of all. I'd probably, with this piece, if you really did it 3 times through, I almost certainly would do one of those times through with a claw, and then you probably open with the thumb, go to a claw, and with the thumb. Probably is how I would do that, just to create some variation and different textures in the song. It's I don't know, it's an okay song. I don't know if it's one of the great ones, but it's okay. All right. Let's do Away in the Manger first. I am working on a revised version of this, so I didn't think I was gonna. There's a mistake in here, and but I was gonna just fix the mistake, and then Kari and I spent some time online last night, and she's talked me into doing Elizabeth's idea, which is to combine the 2 separate types of Away in the Manger. So you'll be getting a more extensively, fascinatingly beautiful Away in the Manger. We'll play this one twice through as written, and yeah, let's just get it done. All right, from the top, 2 beat count in. Be ready with your 5. 2 times through. 1, 2. Okay. Away in the Manger, Catholic style. Okay. I'll do the Protestant version. I'm going to add it in, and I'm going to see if there's any way to combine the 2 on top of each other, which would be fun. So we'll see. We'll see how successful I am this weekend. I'll probably spend 5 hours on that one thing, and it'll be stupid at the end. But who knows? Well, it might be brilliant. We don't know. You never know when you're arranging. You're just like, okay, I'm going to try this thing. I'm going to see what happens. And sometimes sometimes you get lucky. All right. Years ago, I thought I'm going to do Stairway to Heaven. That's going to be awesome on ukulele. And it turns out it's not quite as awesome as you want it to be. All right. And then our wrap up song for today. What time is it? Okay, good. We did it in time. First Noel. First Noel. This is the one with the typo. Sorry, this is the one I could have reposted. Sorry. Remember, in measure 7 and 15, those both start with an F chord and then a C chord and then a G7 and then a C. I don't know what happened there. It's all of the typos. After a while, you lose sight of the big picture. 2 times through. No, I'm sorry, 2.5 times through. Play down to 24, go back, play down to 24. And then the second time you hit 24, you're going to go to the segno, which is at 17, and then play out to the end, okay? Skipping 24 that 3rd time through. Okay, let's give it a try. Jennifer says, so where is the different version? This is what I always knew. I'm going to send it. Yeah. So, Jennifer, I don't know if you might not have been here yesterday. Was it yesterday we did this? Whenever we did it. I teach 10 years. I teach this version of Away in the Manger. La 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 la, whatever it is, right? Last Christmas, one of the ladies in class says, "This isn't right. This isn't how this song goes." And she says, "We did it different." And she was like oddly adamant that the song was wrong. And I was like, "No, I've been teaching this forever. It's fine." And so we got digging in a little bit, and Away in the Manger is sung differently by Protestants than Catholics. Who knew? Completely different melodies. And when you hear it, it's funny when you hear the other version, you're like, yeah, that's Away in the Manger, but that's not how we do it. And so whichever tradition you grew up on, you're probably with that. So what we decided yesterday here in class was that I would get both versions and I put them together in one piece of music, and then we would work out, work out some sort of system between the differences. So I'm hoping I go Catholic version, then Protestant version, then Catholic and Protestant version at the same time. That's what I'm thinking might end up happening. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah. So Jennifer, this is how most this it's amazing when I hand this one out. People are like, yes, that's the way it should go. But then I have other people like, that doesn't sound right. And Kari and I got online again last night to dig around. Kari's a friend here in Denver who helps me out a ton with stuff, and she started digging around. She's like, you're right, there are two separate versions, and even the Wikipedia page is pretty clear. There's this one version, and then there's this other version. And so yeah, so we're gonna get both. You guys are gonna get both versions. Okay, one might be an obligato and the other to the other or not. Yeah, right. Who knows? We'll find out. I think what happened was it was a poem, I think, and then two different people grabbed traditional tunes and stuck it on top of that, and one group went one way and the other group went the other way. And so we're back to the Battle of Scotland. The Protestants against the Catholics. Probably taken from folk melody music traditions is in different areas. That would be my assumption. Is they like the poem, grab some music, stuff it in there. Happens all the time in folk music, right? Make whatever adjustments you have to some song that was thought up in England in 1612, and then you have the music. All right. So, but for now, just play that arrangement that we just played is going to stick around. You're not wasting your time on it. And then I will take the other arrangement, which I had forever, and I'm going to sit down this weekend and compare the two differences. Should be fun. Right. And it should be one of those things where no matter which version you grew up with, if you grew up with it at all, if you weren't a churchgoer as a little kid, one's the same as the next, you could care less. But it's surprising. Like I said, I taught the other version for 10 years. And then this one particular group that I was given lessons to last Christmas, they're like, this is not right. In fact, that was right before the pandemic hit. They're like, this is not how this goes. And so I came home and I was all mad. I'm like, that is too how it goes. I got searching through the internet, and sure enough, it doesn't go that way. And so I put the version you guys have together. And so I actually prefer the other version, but that's because I grew up with that other version. So, and it's not like they're night and day different, but there are very different melodies. And so you'll see. I'll take care of you. Don't you worry your head. All right. Before we play this last one, I should mention a couple of things. I know you guys are like, just play the stupid song, Gary. Next week. By the way, if you're a local person, Channel 7, 10 p.m. Sunday night, they're going to run the story about me, which is so weird to talk about. And then they'll post it on the website. And so for those of you guys that are not local, I'll post it on the website or send an email or something. I'll put it somewhere where you can find it and watch it. Unless they make me look terrible. If they make me look terrible, I'll put it on the front page. If they make me look nice, then I'll bury it back on the about page or something like that. And then next week, we're going legit Christmas music, and that'll include the Hanukkah stuff as well. There's a handful of Hanukkah songs that are not just brutal, and the Hanukkah songs, honestly, Adam Sandler's Hanukkah song is way far and away the best Hanukkah song ever. The other ones are so old, they're 3,000, 4,000 years old, so they don't have any sort of they don't have a snappy melody to them for the most part. But there are a couple that are really, really beautiful, so we're going to toss those in as well. And we'll have some of that as well, just to have, because I think it's nice. And then, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the stuff that's a little bit easier to play in the 12 o'clock hour, and the stuff that's either a little bit harder or a little bit more obscure, like you're going to have to study it a little bit and get up to speed on it, for those of you guys here in this 1 o'clock hour. So be thinking about your schedule into the rest of the season. The little bit easier, a little bit more approachable songs will be in the noon hour. The little bit tougher and a little bit more obscure will be in the 1 o'clock hour. And then all of the modern Christmas songs, I'm going to go ahead and put into the members section. So if you haven't gotten a membership to the website, this would be a great time to do it, right? This is nice stuff. And help, just help keep the website going. And that stuff will be in the members section. So Frosty the Snowman and Christmas Is and Mele Kalikimaka and all the Charlie Brown stuff, that'll all end up on the member page, and then we will work on that on Monday nights. So that's my plan. I think it's a good plan. I like the plan. I hope you like the plan. All right. Few thoughts here. I looked it up and I have heard the other version. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting, right? You're like, I didn't know there was two versions. And you look it up and you're like, oh, yeah, there is. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. All right. Can we do Adams, please? Can we do Adams, please? Can we do Adams? Adams. Critter, I don't know that song. Adams? I don't think I know that one. But yeah, if you have a particular Christmas song that you love, send me an email. I have most of them done, honest to gosh, between guitar and ukulele, many, many years of working on them for ukulele. I have a lot of Christmas songs. And so I want to do the ones you guys want to do. And so definitely let me know as we go through the next few weeks. Don't be shy about asking. If I haven't done it, I haven't done it. And then I may do it if I like the song. Oh, your husband's going to, Elizabeth's husband, who is I'm an okay musician. Elizabeth's husband he is music in Colorado in a lot of ways. And so you're like, oh, don't let him watch that. He'll be like, yeah, he's not doing that right. Okay, first Noel. This is it for the week. Hope you guys had a wonderful week. Hope things are going well for you wherever you are. Play the best you can on first Noel, and I'm going to just do Tough Uke twice through, or 2.5 times through. I'm going to play my thumb the whole way through. Why make it tough on us at the end? From the top, 2-beat count in, then we go. 1, 2. 17. There we go. There's our week. I hope you guys are having a great week. Hope everything's going well for you. We will be getting back together on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. Try to do a random act of kindness for somebody. Try to be safe. Try to practice. Don't try to keep showing up. Keep showing up. That's the secret. And subscribe and like if you haven't done that. Good to see so many of you here working on this stuff. We're going to have a really fine season. And just be prepared to, deal with my ego on Monday after being turned into a celebrity, and we should be fine. And then we'll just keep chopping away at this stuff until we know every Christmas song ever written. How about that? Have a great weekend, you guys. Can we do Adams? Oh, simple gifts for Thanksgiving. That's a good idea. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Good idea, Christy. It's okay. He will love it. Good. Well, we don't know yet. We don't know. It depends on how, if they make me seem all serious and weird, it'll be serious. It'll be weird. Hopefully they won't do that. Who knows what they're going to do. Patricia, you're welcome, Kat. It was fun today. Just love the Christmas music. It makes everything better. It makes everything better. We don't know why. You listen to an hour of Bing Crosby, you're fine, right? Things are good. All right, Lanny, good to see you, bud. Have a great weekend. That was wonderful. Have a wonderful weekend to you, Elizabeth and Jacqueline. Always a pleasure. Yay, that's exciting. See you, Jacqueline. Fran, I'll see you Monday. Jerry, okay, you got to remember you're a New Year's Day baby. Have a great weekend. Sandy, it's probably snowing up there. Elizabeth, have a great weekend. Vicky, good to see you, bud. We missed you. Lynn's okay with Christmas. That's right. Okay. Linda, good to see you again. That's what can you do, right? Play what you can. Don't stress about it. What I know about this, the way this sheet music is arranged, just play at your level and then sort of peek around at the other levels, and pretty soon you're going to be playing really, really fine stuff. I know this works. I absolutely do. It's great doing this all with you. Yeah, I agree with Jennifer. Okay, have a great weekend, you guys. Thanks so much. Oh, it's raining in California. Yes, that's what we need. Jeez Louise. Rescued it. Oh, you did. That's your good deed for about a year, right? Every time you are able to rescue a dog, that's hard to do, and it's delightful when you get to. So, good job, Critter. Looking forward to Sunday. I'm trepidatiously looking toward Sunday night. All right, guys. Have a great weekend. I'm going to pull the plug. We'll see you soon. Must be the rain in Northern California. I know, Fran. Got some of you in Northern California and some of you in Southern California. And it's very different ecosystems, right? All right, guys. Have a good one. See you soon.